Hello everyone, my name is Simone Leschi, Regional Planner over here at MetroCOG. So for the next section, we're going to talk about the housing and neighborhood. So the housing and neighborhood chapter of the MetroCOG Regional Plan of Conservation and Development is centered on one overreaching goal of providing housing variety to accommodate the needs of all community members. Now the planning side in housing and neighborhoods is shaped by things like state and local zoning, fairness and access, a variety of housing options for all stages of life, accessibility, preservation, sustainability, and more. Creating more housing, building resilient homes and neighborhoods, and adding mixed-use options in those neighborhoods not only makes people happier, but it also boosts the economic side of our region. Everything is connected to the well-being of people and having a safe place to sleep. Now, the 5 objectives within the housing and neighborhood focus area are providing an equitable balance of housing options at a variety of price points across the region, prioritizing investments for development and redevelopment within established neighborhoods over the construction of new neighborhoods in underdeveloped and greenfield areas. Then the next one is encourage the use of sustainable and energy efficient building methods and safeguard rural lands environmentally valuable areas and areas vulnerable to natural hazards from incompatible development. And then the final one is provide leadership in housing planning to municipalities. Now let's begin with what an equitable balance of housing option means. Our region faces many challenges when it comes to housing access due to underproduction, overcrowding, unaffordability, as well as social and economic insecurities. That's why it's so important that this plan encourages this way we can all work together to provide a variety of housing options, especially near good transportation, while also creating homes for sensitive and vulnerable populations and increasing outreach efforts. What we talked about earlier can be accomplished by prioritizing investments in development and redevelopment through strategies like mixed-use projects and corridor opportunities such as transit-oriented districts or incentive housing zones. We also encourage middle housing and adaptive reuse while making sure that historic sites and neighborhoods are protected as well. It is important to keep in mind that with more development and redevelopment, we want to ensure that our member municipalities encourage developers to keep environmental sustainability in their mind. This includes using, for example, energy efficient building methods, incorporating low impact development, green design, and so much more. Especially since many communities in MetroCOG region are located on the coast, it is critical to ensure resilience to natural hazards and even fire risks, extreme heat, and flooding as they're increasing in our region and in the state overall. Finally, MetroCOG is here to provide leadership and guidance by understanding the infrastructure limits that our member municipalities face, especially with growing population. For example, stormwater and wastewater systems and their capacity. In addition, we will assist in understanding changes in Connecticut state laws and how towns can best approach and respond to those changes. We are here to help. Overall, this chapter recognizes the housing access for all and other focus areas within the plan, including natural resource management, transportation and mobility, economic development, land use, and government infrastructure go hand in hand. Through a regional coordination, thoughtful planning, and community engagement, the region can develop more housing while building a more resilient and sustainable future. I appreciate you all listening. Thank you very much. For more information about the RPOCD, please go to the link below.